Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ugly ass on.
So instead of dropping a massive update for Counter-Strike's 25th anniversary, which a lot of the community had been hoping for, or even just a small update that would at least do something to improve the cheating situation, we got... Yeah, the update is just a bunch of maps that most of us probably aren't even going to play and some new MVP animations. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be real nice seeing this one when a hacker gets their 4th ace in a row. But really, the cheating situation has gotten completely out of hand. There seems to be a hacker in every other game, whether they're blatantly displaying their disregard for the happiness and enjoyment of others, or they're trying to be sneaky with it and hide it. Even lower ranked players are seeing cheaters in their games, and it's literally all the community has been talking about on YouTube, Reddit, and even in game. So I'm here today to propose a solution to Valve that should be pretty easy for them to implement, since this is something that they've already done before. And that solution is Overwatch, the beloved demo review system for convicting cheaters that we had way back in CSGO. Before CS2 was announced in March 2023, you had the ability to review demos of people who had been reported in the Overwatch mode in CSGO. The game would load up a few rounds of one of their games so that you could analyze how they played and potentially convict them of cheating and or griefing. It really bugged me when they removed the feature because Overwatch was more than just VAC's sidekick. It seems like Valve saw it as a poor man's VAC Live, where valuable human hours went into reviewing reported players rather than being done by some fancy state-of-the-art AI. But the truth is, Overwatch was much more than that. It served a vital role in curbing the cheating problem that went beyond just banning some suspicious players. Firstly, and probably most importantly, it let the players feel in control of the cheater problem in CSGO. Overwatch gave the players a sense of responsibility, accountability, and authority when it came to dealing with the cheaters that infested matchmaking. This made it evident that there was a consistent reduction of cheaters every day, so even if we got into games with cheaters, we had a sense of certainty that those cheaters would eventually be banned. And it never seemed like the cheating problem was really getting that out of hand. This is something the community desperately needs right now, since regulating the cheating problem is now entirely in Valve's hands, which they are woefully failing to do, and we no longer have a say in the matter. I mean, they put out an update that made reporting cheaters even more difficult since you can only report a player for one thing at a time now. And you can't even report them if they leave the game or in the end screen or in the match history. Like, hello Valve, are you even on our side? But I digress. Point is, Valve needs to give the community more autonomy in handling this cheating problem if they're not going to provide us with an effective anti-cheat. And the only option we have is to report. Those reports have to feel meaningful, which frankly they don't anymore. Right now, if I get into a game with a cheater, I don't even feel inclined to report them anymore since it takes so much time to report 3 or 4 or even 5 cheaters in a game just for it to do nothing. Back when we had Overwatch, it was extremely satisfying when you got that notification that a cheater from one of your previous matches had been banned and that your MMR had been restored. That alone made experiencing the match feel like a little ordeal that you had to endure to get rid of a bad actor. I don't recall getting any such notification in CS2, and it really makes it feel like all those cheaters I had to encounter are still out there terrorizing people the same way that they did to me. But even with the old Overwatch, there were some things missing from the system that could have made it a lot better. It would be nice to get notified about the status of the people you recently reviewed when you boot up the game. Much like how it used to tell you if you've had a cheater in one of your games banned, this could instead tell you that one of the people that you had convicted had been banned. All of this would go a long way in increasing the feeling of impact that we have on the cheating problem. Really? There should be a whole tab dedicated to the Overwatch system, just like the inventory and store have their own tabs. I mean, who even clicks on this news one, right? In the Overwatch tab, you could have some stats that show you things like how accurate your reviews have been, how many cases you've reviewed, how many accounts you've helped ban, and any other nice stats that could be helpful to see. I also think there should be an incentive to do Overwatch cases aside from just getting cheaters banned. So players should get some rewards for doing Overwatch. Little things like Overwatch related sprays, stickers, badges, XP bonuses, or maybe even something like a weekly care package. These would all make a lot of players load up these demos and get rid of even more cheaters. And you know, looking past the fact that Overwatch handles cheating, it was actually just a fun thing to do back in the day. I mean, I used to boot up CSGO just to do Overwatch cases instead of playing a lot. It's like it gave me my CS fix without forcing me to go through the mental ass kicking of matchmaking. A way of playing CS without actually playing it. It was a quick activity that didn't force you to commit an hour of your time just to enjoy the game. If I was bored and didn't have time for a whole game, or didn't feel like exerting myself in a deathmatch or any other game mode, Overwatch was still there to let me enjoy the game that I loved. And this isn't even mentioning the fact that the Overwatch cases were so popular on YouTube. People would literally just watch people review these cases. That's how entertaining it was. There are so many ways to make Overwatch fun that I can't even cover all of them in this video. Like, Valve could just have people watch a potential cheater in-game in real time and get their feedback on it. Or maybe have polls on some clips to engage with the community. There's just so much potential here to do some good to this game. But what do you guys think? Would bringing Overwatch back be as good as I think, or do you think Valve should just focus on VAC Live or creating an intrusive anti-cheat system like in Face It or Valorant? I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on this, and if you have any suggestions for a CS2 Overwatch system. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys. Your support means the world to me. Leave a like and share if you've enjoyed this video. This has been your boy Nile, aka NYL, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.